Hello everyone and welcome to this week's show. Today we're going to be talking about the ghost of anime past, a great grand blue fantasy world, a in-depth course on being a good butler, the wondrous things you can find on Amazon, and Sweet Mother Mary on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. My name's Clasian and you are watching Ohtalku. Welcome everyone to the 5th edition of the Ohtalku News. Today I'm going to start up with a bit of a disappointment. That disappointment being the Ghost in the Shell movie. Because as the movie premiered this weekend in the United States, the original Ghost in the Shell is turning over in its robotic grave. The cast and crew and original creator of Ghost in the Shell had high hopes for the movie, but so far this weekend the premiere has been less than satisfying. The movie over the 3-day weekend had brought in approximately $18.6 million in revenue. That's $7.6 million on Friday, $6.6 million on Saturday, and $4.3 million on Sunday. The total estimated budget for the movie sums up to about $110 million before any kind of advertising or other costs, well above the $18 million that it brought in over the weekend. But it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, this isn't the first time this has happened to the lovely Scarlett Johansson. In fact, her other movie, Lucy, did not hit its stride until it hit the foreign markets, securing 72% of its total revenue outside of the US. Will Ghost in the Shell be the same? Who's to say? But I want to hear what you guys think. Have you guys already seen the movie? And did you like it? If you're not going to see it, please tell me why. If I like your answer, you might even be featured in the next Ohtalku News. But here's wishing Scarlett Johansson all the luck in the world, as I think she is an amazing actress. Next up on this cruise line of anime fun, great news for fans of the show Black Butler. They have recently been licensed by Funimation here in the US for their recent movie, Black Butler, Book of the Atlantic. This information was released by Funimation at their panel at Anime Boston this weekend. Funimation also divulged that they will be having a limited theatrical release sometime this year. So keep your eyes on the channel and I'll make sure that you know as soon as I know. For those of you not attuned to the series, Black Butler is a story about a 13-year-old seal. No, not the animal, the character seal, who is the head of an aristocratic family in London who's been charged with solving crimes in the European underworld. In order to accomplish this, Seal has recruited the help of a lovely demon named Sebastian, who is disguised as a butler and is Seal's bodyguard. Sebastian has a contract with Seal, which in the end will allow him to consume Seal's soul. Black Butler is a dark fantasy, historical, psychological thriller that earns a recommendation from me if you haven't already seen it. But once again, if you want to see Black Butler Book of the Atlantic, I'll let you guys know when and where you can see it just as soon as I know. Moving on down this fantasy team of wonderful topics, we've got Grand Blue Fantasy. Grand Blue Fantasy, as you can probably already tell, is a fantasy anime, and it happens to have all of the amazing tropes that make fantasy anime so inviting. Vast, new, unexplored worlds, all kinds of crazy, unique, and attractive characters, a long and twisting plot that'll keep us involved for many seasons to come. Grand Blue Fantasy is no different. This particular fantasy follows Gran, a young boy on a small island who just happens to come in contact with the target of the Empire, a large force ruling over the land. This young boy spots something falling out of the sky one day, and it just so happens to be a beautiful young blue-haired girl. This blue-haired girl named Lyria just happens to be escaping from the Empire, and Gran decides to help her out. This also brings into the mix Lyria's bodyguard, Catalina. If you guys want to catch Grand Blue Fantasy for yourself as it premieres this season, you can watch it on Crunchyroll, Daisuki, and Anime Strike, the anime streaming service provided by Amazon. Next up, we've got Zero Kara Hajimeru Mahou no Shou, or the Grimoire of Zero, the anime mentioned a few episodes back, about the little witch named Zero. No, not the pink-haired one, the white-haired one. I personally think she's cuter. Zero, a little white-haired witch, comes out of seclusion and hopes to find the Grimoire of Zero, a book with unforetold power that has the possibility to destroy the world. In her quest for this book, she enlists the help of a man-beast who just wants to be human. If you want to catch a show for yourself, it has been announced that it will be exclusively available on Anime Strike, the Amazon streaming service. If you want to decide for yourselves whether or not it is worth it to buy into Amazon streaming service, you can take a look down in the Hihu below for links to items that may help you make your decision. I'll have more information about this series and others coming out this season later this month in the seasonal roundup. Keep your eyes peeled for the channel for more information on that video.
Well, sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz, you sound like a majestic eagle. Do you sing? Harmonize with me, maggots!
I don't know if I can.
Oh, that is right. Attack on Titan Season 2 is finally here, and you guys probably haven't heard me say anything about it because, well, we all knew about it anyway. Unless you live under ye old proverbial rock, you know all about Attack on Titan. The anime first came out back in 2013 and was a huge success, being one of the main proprietors to this particular generation of anime. Also lumped in there with Sword Art Online and... what else is there? Who cares? Season 2 carries on where Season 1 left off, but it has been announced that the show will only have 12 episodes this season, less than half of the premiere season coming in at 25 episodes. After making us wait 5 years, will 12 episodes really be enough to pack all the story that they need to into this? Studio Wit has a pretty good head on their shoulders, hence the name, but 12 episodes does seem a bit of a stretch for how much the story has left to offer. The first episode is available, came out within the last week, for premium subscribers on Crunchyroll, Funimation, and Hulu. However, if you do not have a premium subscription, you can watch Attack on Titan Season 2 a week after it airs on Crunchyroll, or if you have it, the VRV channel where all of these platforms are combined into one. The first episode of Season 2, starting right where we left off on episode 25 of the last season, puts us right back into the thick of things and provides us with a few interesting developments for later on in the season. Once again, if you want to catch it yourselves, you can catch it on Crunchyroll, Funimation, and Hulu with a premium subscription, or for free 1 week later on Crunchyroll. We'll have more developments on this season as it comes out, and you'll see it once again in the season roundup later this month. And it's sad to say, but once again, I have run out of time. Thank you so much for watching once again. If you guys want to see more episodes, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Ohtalku News comes out weekly and you can catch it every Friday. Also, if you want to go more behind the scenes and just stay up to date with all anime as well as flash updates on Facebook, you can check out the other social media pages here. But once again, my name is Clasian. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk at you later. Jane!